Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys have been having a great Tuesday. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very nice post from T6. Their Twitter account and the post on the Reddit will be in the link in the description, so make sure to give them some love for this because they do a phenomenal job explaining everything that you need to know about safety net. Basically, everything that it impacts. They answer some really big questions as well, so that way we know what is happening. So just kind of keep that in mind. Everything here is going to be very cool. I'm not going to go over each detail because, again, they did a nice summary at the end that we're going to be reading off of. But if you want to know more about how the actual safety net works and how, like, more of the coding side, make sure to read the article on that. I mean, the Reddit post, so that way you guys get a better idea. So let's go ahead and talk about it. For example, we're going to start off with the summary. So pretty much, Dokkan has had an active and enabled safety net for the past 10 months, which, if you guys remember correctly, it has been in the game for a long time. Safety net does not block mods, bots, emulators, roots, etc. It doesn't. So it detects it, right? In the next part, safety net detects mods, bots, emulators, and roots. So safety net itself doesn't block it, but they could enable you in a way where you can't log in anymore. If you're using mods, bots, or emulators, right? So it detects it. Dokkan doesn't need an app update to block you from logging into Dokkan if you fail safety net. So they know when you're modding. They know when you're using an emulator. Safety net is letting them know, but they haven't initiated that yet, right? That's basically what it's saying. So safety net's already in there. It's just kind of like a flip of the risk type of deal. The pop-up that recently appeared is very likely caused by failed safety net acetation. So that's what they're referring to, that JP pop-up. I believe that's what they're referring to. Safety net does not slow the game down except at the title screen. So that's another thing to kind of note. So this is very good information, right? That way you have like a clear understanding of basically everything that safety net does. It detects mods. It doesn't block it. Bandai sees it, and then they have to flip a switch saying you can't go and you can't use the emulator or the bots anymore. So down here are the questions. These are very good questions, by the way. Can Dokkan selectively allow emulators but block mods, bots, root? Yes, though unlikely. So they can, but they don't think they'll selectively do something like that. Will data mining end if safety net starts preventing logins? No. T6 did say no. It definitely will not. I mean, they could use a rooted device. They already kind of explained that. So basically, you could root you get a phone, you root that device, and you could extract assets. The only thing is you have to go one by one. So it's not like the bot where you're able to get all the assets kind of like in one go. It does take a little bit of time. So keep that in mind. Moving on to the next one. Will the Dokkan wiki end if safety net starts preventing logins? No. The guys at the wiki already said that it's not going to end. It's going to just be they're going to have to input it manually, which is fine. And they said that it's not going to end, that they're going to continue to use the wiki. So the wiki will not go away. Over here, will DBZ space end if safety net starts preventing logins? Yes, because the way DBZ space gets their information is a bit different than the wiki guys, I believe. Or they do it the same way. But I think DBZ space is like, once a data download goes through, it goes into the actual DBZ space website. That's how I think they have it set up. So yeah, that's a chance that we could lose DBZ space if they implemented that safety net update. I mean, it's already in it, but if they enabled it, but I think it's fine. So let's move on. Will emulators be blocked if safety net starts preventing logins? Probably, yeah. So they did say emulators will most likely be blocked. And I think that is probably going to happen. I think emulators would be one of the things to go, especially the emulators and the bots, right? Emulators and the bots probably be to go. Will bots be blocked if safety net parts prevent logging in? Very likely, yeah. So emulators and bots are definitely going to be the two big ones that are going to take hits if they go that route, right? Which makes sense. It makes sense. Taking down the bot, I don't think it's going to necessarily be a bad thing. And then obviously emulators would have to probably go at that. So this is a huge question. Will YouTube showcases with 100% unit stop if safety net starts preventing logins? No. So like I kept mentioning, this early show, the guys will be able to figure out a way out of safety net. They have an idea to bypass. The early showcases will not go away. They won't, and I don't think they'll ever go away because these guys, all they have to do is bypass the code. They've done it plenty of times, and I'm pretty sure they'll just continue to do that. So we'll I always thought I would continue to see them. So it's a good. Now you guys know early showcases will still always be a thing. Can a device be modified to bypass safety net? Likely. Yeah, exactly. Depending on the coder. Obviously, we got some really great guys in the community that could do it. Hydro, Scary. I mean, yeah, Lupo. All these guys could definitely do it. Right? I think so, 100%. Can an emulator be modified to bypass safety net? Unlikely. So emulator probably not going to be the way to go. It's probably going to be all based on your phone if you're going to be doing stuff like that. Right? If I modded in the past, will they ban me now? Unlikely. Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. I don't think they're going to go and ban it. Why has Dokkan taken so long to do something? They were gathering data and comparing it with profits before taking an action. So exactly. So they implemented safety net 10 months ago, and all this time they have been looking at the information, seeing if they're losing a lot of money. And that makes sense that they're kind of just quietly waiting there, waiting to see if they're going to implement it or not. That's definitely something of note, because again, I feel like that's a very good thing to understand, is that they know people are modding, they know we have early showcases, they know all that stuff, and they've probably just been looking at the profit margin to see how much it actually hurts. Obviously, if it's hurting a decent amount, this is why they're probably pushing it more, right? So keep that in mind. That's exactly probably why they've decided to go that route. It's mainly due to that fact that they are trying to understand how much money they're losing. Obviously, they probably are losing a bit of money, but here's my take on it as well. I feel like if you take the bot away and take mods away, sure, you are forced to summon for new units, but I feel like the people who use the bot and mods are probably not going to spend money. They've played the game for so long without spending money. Why would they start now? Just to be of stage, right? I think that's what's eventually going to happen. Maybe that's why they've taken so long to push it. Maybe they have that already kind of in the back of their mind, or they're just giving us an ample amount of time to be able to set up our phones. I don't know, but I feel like personally, just taking away the bots and being able to mod the game, clearing content, actually playing the game. The people who did that, for the most part, don't plan. I doubt they plan on spending money. So I don't know if their actual money percentage is going to go up, because I feel like the people who modded and stuff were not going to spend money in the game regardless. So we'll see. I mean, I do hate all the SRs, right? So the farming bot, I definitely am not too disappointed with, to be honest, to see the farming bot going away. Because again, having SR freeze the leads, but again, that could all be fixed if they literally just fix the friend system. If they decide to just fix the friend system, we wouldn't have an issue with the SR freeze the leads, right? You guys get what I'm saying? Like, that'll just change everything up if they just decide, like, hey, you're gonna fix the friend system. So they rather go all this way of doing the safety net thing instead of just fixing the friend system, which is fine. I mean, just do both, right? If you're gonna do safety net, do both, right? So yeah, man, that's pretty much everything that they explained here. Again, the link of the post will be in the description. Make sure to check it out, so that way you guys could see all the information. You guys could reread it, see whatever you guys need, and keep this for reference in the future whenever you have safety net questions. Huge shout out to T6. Again, their Twitter account and this Reddit post will be in the link in the description. And that is basically it for me, boys. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Take care. Safety net sucks. All right, bye.